Spotlight Season 2.
Okay, our spotlight was actually an idea of Miss Queen Komoda, our Immeri International Vice President. The decision to reach out to people, especially at the time of pandemic, that people were at home, and you know how the business of Immeri is, it doesn't get limited. So we needed a way to reach out to our people while they were at home. You needed to remind them that we were together with them at this time, and you know the business still continues even while there was no movement. So with the spotlight, we were able to reach out to people, share with them at this time, share the joy, have fun together. So it was a thing to bring people together even at the time of worry.
It all started with the management, and they came together and they so okay, what else can we do to bring our people together and to bring something entertaining to the house? So our vice president is Queen Komoda, and the likes of Sir Aris, the sales manager, and also collective thoughts with the all country managers, especially Africa Middle East region. They came together and they're like, okay, I want to do a show that will talk about people's testimony, people's stories, and tell them how they got it done and how what they've achieved so far, and so people can get stories and get motivated from their stories. Well, that's how it started. The major thing is just to have fun and alongside encourage other people to get them motivated to push their business.
So it was like a sudden upheaval that we need to cope up with, because you know there's a really sudden change after this pandemic, yeah, and we must follow the trend. The trend is the so-called new norm. If not, then we will be left behind. So we need to cope up with the transition of this global issue, this new norm, so that we will still go to our business, we'll continue the business, we will also keep everybody on track and keep everybody updated.
At least we didn't want to leave you guys behind, so
yes,
we decided to put together some ideas on how we can let you guys stay tuned with us, with Immeri, everything that is happening.
Wow, it's really ironic. Okay, it's been actually a decision from the corporate team headed by, of course, our Vice President, Immeri Queen Komoda. It was during the pandemic that we actually have seen the need to reach out to all our members, and especially to everyone, okay, who are really depending on our business, okay, with Immeri, because looking at how things are actually transitioning from the old normal, okay, to the new normal, and looking at how excited our leaders are, we also want to keep the momentum, okay, on for them, and as well as from the corporate side, we want to share them the hope that they should have in this business, in this industry, and in this company. So it started when we first actually held our first anniversary virtual celebration. It was so simple. It was if my recollection, okay, would still really remind me of what had transpired during that day. It was in the afternoon, okay, our country manager prepared a cake, and we thought of something, a simple one, okay, that we can actually do. So we thought of doing it live on Facebook. So the rest was history.
Basically, the spotlight were created during the time of the lockdown, the pandemic. For those who know our team, we are always challenging ourselves to be creative and productive. Definitely, it's not a competition. We all have our ways, we all have perspective on how we're going to handle this pandemic, these challenges. However, us being far away from our families, us that is here currently on ground in Nigeria, also in Ghana and the rest of our Immeri countries, what we have done is let's try to do something, because we are all people person. So why don't we try to do something that will connect us with our people, with the Immerians.
Of course, the raising the bar is already in the plan, and making it more interesting every season is also again part of the plan, because if not, if we're going to use the same banana, then people will get used to it. So we need to elevate, we need to step a little bit higher every time we are doing the new season. So it will be more interactive than before.
We are very happy, we are very privileged, we are very fortunate to have shared with everyone the most wonderful things that had happened over the last 7 months of our since the commencement of our live stream with this very special segment every Friday. We started with Saturday, and we changed it to Friday with a different time slot. We are very happy, we are privileged to have shared the great moments, the excellent things, the facts from our successful entrepreneurs, from our leaders, and looking at how it has evolved and how it actually came to birth. I think I could no longer ask for more, because if you can still remember, the very first episode I did with season 1, it was a pilot episode, and I never expected that the feedback coming from all our distributors, from our members, even non-members who are watching us live, it was so spectacular. It is giving us a different power, to think of something that we can offer. So every week they will be more excited, they will of course expect more things to learn, not just only from the beautiful stories of our distributors, but of course from how we are progressing. As they say, the little progress we are making every day will always create the big impact in the future, and that is what we are seeing right now. So looking at how we have transitioned from our interviews, with our previously executives, elite executive manager, and now they are directors. They are holding 1-star director position, 2-star director position. So it is really giving us a beautiful reason to share to the world that this platform is going to, of course, be part of your everyday life, and that is what we are looking forward every day as we keep throwing in beautiful and wonderful ideas, and of course beautiful stories as it unfolds every day. So I am very happy. I am very happy of what we have made become because of our wonderful episodes from season 1 to this season, and as we of course finally conclude our season 2, we are very grateful for all of you for sharing your every Friday to us.
The most challenging part of the production, I actually don't see it as challenging, because a lot of work is being put into this shoot, into the production, to excite our audience and also to make everybody have fun. So for the belief that yes, we want to make people have fun, we want to excite people, so I don't see it as a challenging task. But though, if I should say, but sometimes when you get to think about the questions to ask to interest your guests and also interest your audience, it gives you a lot of thinking, a lot of things to reason about. You need to think about the business, you need to think about personal lives. Sometimes even some persons will tell you, please, I don't want to be asked anything that has to do with family, personal things. So sometimes it's not just about the shoot, but the fun part of it is what is important.
Whoa, the most challenging part of the show of production, the most challenging part of production. Well, this question is kind of funny because every segment is actually challenging, especially when you have to tax your brain to know, okay, who next do you want to pick to be this? Because there are lots of testimonies, there are lots of achievement stories online, and sometimes even when you have your boss and your supervisors keeping toe-to-toe check on you, Miss Mayan and Sir Aris, oh my God, they always want everything, even if they just want it to be so smooth. And that's one of the challenging parts. The pre-production, not even the production itself, the pre-production, trying to tax yourself and tax your brain. And a lot of work goes at the backstage, a lot of work are going on, not just at the studio, even outside the studio, our sub-studio, even around the globe, where we have our other parties in Ghana and our other we have different studios. But the production side at the back of the production side is always very, very, I don't know, challenging, very challenging time frame to try to meet up with the given time and try to give a popular, like a proper standard. Sometimes on the day of the show itself, we have internet challenges, breakage of internet during the live studio live presentation can be very, very, very challenging. Well, that's all I can say for now. That's all I can say. That's just frequently the most challenging part of the show. Talking about their name callings, my God, exactly during the rank advancement part, when you're trying to assimilate the names, like I'm a Nigerian and I'm trying to call the Filipinos names, I'm trying to call the Egyptian names, and you have to call it, oh my God. That is actually my most challenging part of the production, trying to assimilate their names, call it correctly so they don't get offended. And you know, it's kind of very funny. If you watch our previous shows, you see sometimes when I call names in a funny way. Apologies to everyone out there. Name calling actually.
Personally, for me, Mitch, I feel the challenging part for me is
The scheduling,
the
right?
scheduling. The scheduling. And also when my guest is not vibrant. I mean, sometimes it's a bit uncomfortable. I'll have to, put in much more energy to be able to spice up his day so that he can be able to flow for the show to be interactive. For me, that's the challenging part of it. And for you, which part is challenging?
Well, the setting, the idea where to shoot, and the questioning, but it became so very easy because, like I said a while ago, it's a collaborative work. It's not just your idea, but if you get the idea from your colleague, it will be more easier and more more powerful. Yeah, when we combine together, it's like a synergistic effect. Oh.
Like our director is Elvis, okay?
Yes, he's behind.
For Elvis, I mean, he's very disciplined when it comes to work.
You don't disturb Elvis.
You do not. Yes. So, for him, when we are not being too serious on set, we are going to receive his fire. So for him, I don't know if that's the challenging aspect for him, but I think in all we are able to come together and pull through to bring a successful show all the time.
Well, over the past months, we had never had any serious challenge when it comes to production, because I always believe, and the team always believes, that once we put in our 100% effort and our 100% commitment to what we do, we are going to deliver. Though sometimes there may be technical problems that may occur, and it's always unpredictable, and it happens anyway to most of the virtual shows, especially when the internet connection tends to slow down. So I think those are just the very little things that you need to correct the next time, so you have to be ready. So it also allowed us to understand how we can be more prepared, okay, for the next episode. So at least while we experience the hassle, we should make sure that the next time we need to have a plan B. So it really teaches us to focus on the preparation. So the things that we usually prepare for every episodes that we are doing, of course, we have the committee to do the gathering of all the segments, okay, the interviews, okay, hosted by the two countries, okay, that we have here in Ghana, okay, and in Nigeria, our executives, okay, from Nigeria and Ghana. So we will share the stories, and we make sure that we are going to feature and nobody will be left out. So, and preparing as well the questions, the virtual studio is working, the layers, okay, of videos, the sequences are okay, the sounds. So before we start our countdown, we make sure that we play all the materials, all the videos, every commercials that we are going to play. We make sure that the sounds are working, the mics are working. So those are the things that we have been doing all this while since the pilot episode, since we launched this very beautiful show from Immeri. It has really taught us to be more, how do you call it, conversational, to live and feel the lives of our distributors who are outside, okay, on the field doing the business, and after they have achieved the success, they are going to come and share with us right here on the spotlight. So I think the best memory and lesson that this spotlight will actually, of course, always and always remind us is to always put our feet on the ground and assure everyone that as we bring you the great stories of all our distributors who achieve something in their own effort, they always deserve, okay, a spot right here.
My favorite part of the Spotlight show, actually, all of the all of the episodes are interesting, especially when you talk about the Miss Queen's episode, when she gets to speak some words of encouragement to us, both the distributors and everyone share words of encouragement. But then again, one of the very interesting parts for me happens to be the interview section, when individuals get to tell their stories, how happy they've been in the business and how good the business feels. It gives me joy to know that yes, people are actually having fun and making good money in the business.
Favorite part of the show, actually all the segments are my favorites, yes, you know, because it has different segments, like the ranking advance. It was Michael who did the acknowledging. So we are appreciating those people who got promoted, and if I will see myself on that social media, I will be very happy. So that is one point. The second one is the one from Miss Queen, the work balance. So we need to be reminded of what we should do every day, especially the time management, the work, the business, and if you are schooling, we need to make everything balanced, because if it's not balanced, then it will be in limbo, okay? The next thing is the spotlight guest. Yeah, spotlight guest.
That's where I come in.
Yes, that's where Jess. Yeah.
I think I did that with Gina.
Yes. So the next thing is the spotlight guest. Like previously, she interviewed a manager. We get to know the members all over the world, and we get to know them, where they are living, and what is how do they do the business even without the Immeri in that particular country. And yes, that's more interesting. And we are updated which one now is the one with the highest rank. So that's one good thing about the spotlight guest. And the next one is the on the spot.
Which we are on now.
Yes. Yes.
So, every part and every segment is always fun. Every part and every segment is always fun. Honestly, it's always fun. But I'm going to be a little bit biased. Of course, it's going to be the rank up, where you get the rank up and you get to see Michael doing his thing, trying to do some switches. And you know the way he moves his hand every time, it's always very funny. But he tries to keep everybody alive at that time. And not just that, especially when I get to hear people's testimony like on the spot and the spotlight interview, I get to see what is that main thing that actually pushes this person, that give this person that goal, that zeal to get it done. And for me, I would pick the rank up first because of I'm trying to be biased here, but I also pick the spotlight interview. That's one of my favorite part of the show.
So first of all, we make sure we get our scripts ready.
Yes, yes.
First of all, we get our scripts ready, and we also make sure that we get our guests for that very day ready. We get him ready, we follow up. That's in the morning, because mostly we do the shoot after lunch. So after lunch, where we are done with our normal morning meetings and everything, we have priorities when we are done with them. Then in the afternoon, after lunch, we come together. But by the time we are full, so we have the energy.
Yes,
the
energy. Yes.
Yeah, so it's there.
Never interview the person, the hungry person. And yes, like what just let me add to what Jess said. She is also briefing and orienting the guests before we start the interview.
Yeah. So we also get to charge our cameras, our equipment we are supposed to use for the shoot and everything. We charge them everything right in the morning or a day before. So we get all these things ready. So right on the shoot, what we do is sometimes we make sure we may have the set design and everything in mind, but when the guest gets here, we then have new idea on how we should let the shoot go. So sometimes we not get the set setting and everything right on point at that, like, I mean, sometimes. But at the end of the day, we come together and we put up a great show for you. And I know that you've been enjoying Spotlight right from season 1 throughout season 2, and you're about to enjoy season 3. So just stay in there.
For a full day shoot, you see, you get to put make sure every material is ready. The batteries, make sure they're all being charged for a few days so that you don't get caught short while the production was on. You get to make everything ready, write out the scripts, get set, make sure the internet is sound, make sure the host is ready, dress them up, make them up if they need be. So a full day shoot is just a full task, and the truth be told, it's always fun.
Okay, so yes, we just want to encourage all our viewers to always do stick and stay with us. Please tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a family member, to tell another friend to always tune in to Spotlight every Friday. Maybe there will be a twist in the day for season 3, but still do stick and stay with us. We'll be giving you all the throwbacks every Tuesday on our Facebook page. So just in case you've not really enjoyed Spotlight, or there's an episode you missed or something, don't worry, we are coming back hard on our throwback every Tuesday for you to enjoy. So please just stay tuned, enjoy the throwbacks as we also prepare to bring you the baddest, the bombest of season 3.
You're the beast! You're the beast! Keep sharing, keep watching us, keep commenting down below.
Yes.
And of course, we have more surprises coming up, and maybe you will be the next.
Okay, I know you've enjoyed the season of Immeri Spotlight Season 2, and yes, that is not the end. You've had fun. We've also had fun knowing that people are happy in this business, and knowing that we brought joy and you had your time. You created this time every Friday to be with us. on the Spotlight show. We are really happy to know that there are persons who look forward to the show. So with this, believing and knowing that you had fun, then this is it for you. It is not the end, because something better is on the way. Can you sing? Can you dance? Then get ready.
Immeri Spotlight Season 2.